Okay, let me get some fucking light. I promise to never upload a video this fast again because I know it's stupid and it creates an unhealthy precedent for everyone needs to upload a new video like 5 minutes after the last one. But I liked your question just a lot because I was actually just talking about this with my parents. So this is all fresh in my mind. But something that was really hard and we didn't appreciate it until after it was done. And maybe I'm cheating because I think I figured this out right at the tail end of the whole experience. But going to Catholic school, I fucking hated it. I think a lot of people fucking hate it. And at the same time, I feel like it's maybe one of the most important things that I've done in making me who I am. And not for any of the reasons that the school wanted me to. But Catholic school is where I learned to hate institutions of any kind. Catholic school is where I learned to hate authority. And I'd say more than anything, Catholic school is where I learned to hate God. You know, and I don't want to make myself sound like, you know, some fucking angsty, euphoric, you know, kid with a neckbeard on the internet talking about how God's dumb. But I just have to say that more than anything, I feel like Catholic school left me with a profound lack of respect for authority. And I think that's really healthy, just in general. I don't know. I guess I'm one of those dirty libertarians you read about on the internet. I'm one of those people. Okay, I'm sorry. And I feel like just being part of like such an institutional controlled setting for as long as I was is part of the reason why I hate things like that. And I value my independence. I value my ability to make my own decisions, however terrible they may be. And, I don't know, I just think that imposing too many rules on people and not letting them make poor decisions limits their ability to grow and learn. I don't know. I know that's not how everybody thinks, that's how I think. Maybe that makes me a weirdo. But just coming back to it, a lot of that was really instilled upon me when I, you know, woke up 5 days out of the week and didn't even get to choose what I wore, because I had a fucking uniform, and I wore the fucking uniform. And really, I don't think there was a time where I didn't hate it. Like, I don't think there was a time where I didn't realize it was really stupid and it was really arbitrary. You know, from like, the age where you start figuring out that things like that are stupid. From the age where you start figuring out, maybe the world's not going to end if I break these rules. Maybe the world's not going to end if I don't do something that somebody told me to, or do something someone told me not to. And of course, a lot of times there's a good reason for that. Like, you know, you're a fucking idiot and you're going to make stupid decisions. And sometimes you can make a stupid decision that ruins your whole life. But a lot of time they won't. You'll make a bad decision and, you know, maybe you have a bruise for a while. And then you get over it and it's not a big deal. So yeah, I guess the whole experience of Catholic school was hard. I guess not hard, like, not demanding hard. Like, the homework sucked, obviously, and I think the workload is more than it is in public schools, but I guess besides just, you know, learning to dislike and not have respect for authority, the other important thing I learned was, like, subterfuge, if that makes any sense, like, maintaining your individuality in a very controlled and authoritative environment. You know, learning to play along, learning to bite the bullet, but not let it change you or convert you over to whatever their belief system is. I don't know. I think it's an important skill to be able to... God, this sounds really dumb. I realize this sounds like a fucking 15-year-old. But just get inside the system. Learning to play ball and get inside the system to get what you need out of it but then not become a part of it, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's what I thought. That's the answer I came up with. I already uploaded a fucking stupid video today. Oh, you didn't answer my question, Travis, and maybe that's because I didn't ask it. But in the description of my last video, I asked what was the last thing you wrote, because I don't know if you were still rotoring or not. So if you wrote a thing, let me know. Casey, what'd you wrote last? I don't know if you wrote, or if you were a rotor, but you seem like you would in your spare time. I've had ideas for stories, and I wrote them down, but then I'm like, oh yeah, grad school, so I haven't actually written them. I just wrote them down, if that makes sense. Oh god, see, this is what happens when I've been using my brain all day, and I didn't eat a lot. This is how it is. They don't think it'd be like this, but it do. Travis, fuck you, don't be depressed. Cut it out. It's not cool. Just let your soul be crushed at work, and then make the weekend worth it. I don't know. Tuck your soul in between your legs so people at work can't see it, and then just let it all flop around when you're not working. And make it worth it. Make it worth it.